Hello and greetings to everyone. Today we are going to treat the next thing on directed numbers, which is order of operations. Order of operations. Take this down. When we have to carry out more than one arithmetic operation, we use the algebraic order of operations to determine which operation should be carried out first before the others. This order is denoted as, or denoted using a red pen, as BODMAS, which stands for brackets of division, multiplication, addition, and lastly subtraction. This is what BODMAS stands for. We can also make use of PEMDAS, which stands for parenthesis exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and lastly subtraction. This is what PEMDAS stands for. Now let's look at some examples on how we can apply BODMAS or PEMDAS. Take examples. It goes, evaluate the following without the use of a calculator. For A, we have negative 3 minus negative 1 times negative 3. For B, we have negative 4 divided by 2 minus negative 2. For C, we have negative 4 plus 5 times negative 2. For D, we have negative 4 minus negative 4 divided by negative 4. Take solution. A, we have negative 3 minus negative 1 times negative 3. This will simply be equal to, by making use of BODMAS, looking at the operations we have here, you will see that the multiplication comes first before addition and subtraction. So we are going to start by multiplying negative 1 by negative 3. This will give us negative 3 minus negative 1 times negative 3. We are multiplying two negative numbers. The result will be positive. We put the positive sign. Then we multiply the absolute values 1 times 3. As such, this will be equal to negative 3 minus positive 1 times 3 gives us 3. This will be equal to negative 3, negative positive, applying the sign rule, negative stays. We'll be left with negative 3 minus 3. This will simply be equal to the two numbers have the same signs. We are going to write out the negative sign, then we add the absolute values, 3 plus 3, and this will be equal to negative 6. We go now to B. For B, we have a negative 4 divided by 2 minus negative 2. This will simply be equal to, according to BODMAS, we have to perform division first before subtraction. Negative 4 divided by 2, this will simply be equal to, we are dividing a negative number by a positive number, the resulting side will be negative. Then we divide the absolute values, 4 divided by 2 minus negative 2. This will be equal to negative 4 divided by 2 gives us 2 minus negative 2, which is the same as negative 2. Negative gives us positive. This will be equal to, we have negative 2 plus 2, which is the same as 2 minus 2, and this will be equal to 0. We go now to example C. For C, we have negative 4 plus 5 times negative 2. This will simply be equal to, we have to perform the multiplication first before addition. Negative 4, we have to multiply a positive number by a negative number. The resulting sign will be negative. Put the negative sign out. We will multiply the absolute values 5 times 2. This will be equal to negative 4 plus negative 5 times 2 gives 10. This will simply be equal to, we have to add two numbers with the same sign. We are going to write out the common sign, then we add the absolute values 4 plus 10, and this will be equal to negative 14. We move now to question D. We have negative 4 minus negative 4 divided by negative 4. This will simply be equal to, according to BODMAS, we have to perform division first before subtraction. Negative 4, we have to divide negative 4 by negative 4. We are dividing two negative numbers. The resulting sign will be positive. We put the positive sign, then we divide their absolute values, 4 divided by 4. This will be equal to negative 4 minus positive 4 divided by 4 gives us 1. This will simply be equal to negative 4, negative positive, the resulting sign is negative, negative 4 minus 1. The two numbers, they have the same signs. We are going to write out the common sign, which is negative. Then we add the absolute values, 4 plus 1, and this will simply be equal to negative 5. We are going to take down the following exercise for application on directed numbers, on arithmetic operations on directed numbers. Take this down. Exercises for application. It goes, evaluate the following without the use of a calculator. For A, we have a negative 17 plus positive 31. For B, we have a negative 19 minus negative 23 minus negative 18. For C, we have a positive 13 plus positive 41 plus negative 5. For D, we have negative 7 times negative 12 times negative 5. For E, we have negative 2 all this cube times positive 3 all this squared. For F, we have negative 12 all this squared divided by negative 6. For G, we have negative a half all this squared divided by negative 8. For H, we have negative 12 all this squared divided by negative 6. For I, we have negative 10 times negative 5 minus negative 3 divided by negative 4. J, we have positive 7 times negative 11 minus positive 9 minus positive 3 times negative 6 plus negative 1. These are the exercises for application on arithmetic operations on directed numbers. In our next video, we are going to correct the exercises for application. Please like the video, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much for watching.